This is Net Zero Housing by Teddy Goldman. Buildings account for nearly 40% of carbon pollution in the United States of America. This is why more and more people have started using net zero houses and structures. Net zero status of a building or house is achieved when they produce as much energy as they consume. Although net zero houses are expensive to build, once they are built, they save money and can sometimes even gain money by sending excess energy back to the electric company. But for some reason, net zero housing is not very common. Like if you search up net zero housing on Google, you will find practically no results. This is not very good for America, as it's been said that in order to significantly reduce America's residential carbon footprint, entire communities will need to be converted to net zero energy, and there are only about 100 net zero houses scattered around the United States. Zero energy homes are considered far too expensive for most Americans to build, but this is starting to change. Thanks to new technologies, lower cost manufacturing, and lots of tax incentives, the cost of building a net zero energy house is lower than ever. A good example of this is how in New York, homeowners can receive tax credits of $20,000 or more for buying a net zero energy home or building. The U.S. government is also starting to get serious about net zero energy. It is mandated that federal buildings must be powered by net zero energy by 2030, and federal incentives are also available for commercial and residential construction. As said by Lacey Johnson, thanks to advances in structural insulation, energy-efficient appliances, new government incentives, and the falling price of solar power, expensive green building projects like net zero are now within reach. It's been said that net zero houses require net zero occupants, so you're not going to be having things like plasma TVs or floodlights. Which makes sense if you think about it, since generally, to achieve net zero energy consumption, a building must provide its own on-site power generation, be equipped with energy-efficient appliances, and have a design that reduces the need for artificial light and heat. One important thing for people to remember about net zero houses is that they still need to be connected to the electric grid, just in case their on-site systems cannot meet required energy loads. But that will be the only bill from the utility company. This concludes my project. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see ya!